Hey, how you doing, Libras? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. I'm also giving out free private and personal readings up until the month of August, the ending of August. So do take your opportunities now, as they will be going up from September. I'll be charging for the readings. Okay, so do take your opportunity while it is still available. Just want to say as well that I am starting a new platform where I will be doing readings. I'll be present on the camera, but also I will be giving out different content like personal development skills, wisdom, knowledge, spirituality, and lots more information. Okay, so if you're interested in knowing the name for that platform, please come for your free private and personal reading where I'll give you that information. Also, I just want to say thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. Thank you. So what's going on with Libras, please? Libras. Okay, you guys could be quite defensive at this time, or defending yourself or something. And, you know, what I'm hearing is, I don't want to say you have bad news. So if you guys could be, you know, kind of defensive or feeling some type of regret, it's saying, I don't want to say you have bad news, all right? So someone could be, you know, saying there's no bad news there, Libras, right? Okay, I'm hearing I hate her, though, all right? Okay, someone could maybe dislike a third party. Maybe that's what it is, okay? Has been working on contemplating which way things are going with the information or the identity, or even the fourth-mindedness of people that don't want to spend time alone in their mind thinking about things. So she will never be in problems. Just think about how good you are and sort out your mind, okay? Does say you have some feelings here to contemplate as well. Maybe some work roles, some jobs, or even working on people with some information that you want to attain there. So she would rather not listen to people's gossip and lies, okay? I'm hearing someone says, I haven't seen you since last year. Okay, I don't know if this is you feeling like you haven't seen someone since last year. Okay, someone could be, manifesting some thoughts in their head, and have been loyal to someone here. All right, could be a Scorpio. All right, and there is some feelings of you seeing them again. All right. I don't want to deal with the person that doesn't want to speak to me, though. I can't communicate with this person and she feels like she doesn't want to speak to me. All right, so this could be a woman here. Maybe it's you guys that feel like this person doesn't want to speak to you. All right, it does say a female doesn't mind sorting things out with you, though, and seeing if you're okay. It does say you have parents that want to know where you are or how you're doing. It does say people don't know how to support you, but you do know how to support your mind. Blaming everyone else is not something that you should do. Okay, so I don't know if that's the parent that's saying that to you. Blaming everyone else isn't something you should do. Okay, but I do see you want to take some opportunities to, challenge, situations, and maybe even help, with your own wish fulfillments, and those were your plans. I do see, you could be dealing as well with a fire sign person here, if this is not you, moving forward with your plans, having your wish fulfillment, and taking on certain challenges. Maybe someone wanted to challenge you in some type of way. Don't want to hear that you have bad news, so don't speak about it. If she's always going to be a nuisance to you, let me deal with the situation. So someone's letting you know, look, don't deal with them. You know, if she's going to be a nuisance, then I'll deal with it for you. All right? I see her in my mind and I feel like I have worries. Don't want to hear that she's always going to complain or give me nervousness or even mental grief. I hear her and I understand her. I just don't know how to support her. Okay, that could be your feelings, Libra. Okay. So I want to know that she's smiling at me or even looking forward to seeing me again. I don't want to hear it, but she will know that I'm not speaking about it. It's over between you and her. It's over between you and her. It's over between you and her. I don't want to hear her anymore. So this could be in relation to you, you know, saying that you don't want to hear from this other person anymore because you know that, or you don't want to hear about them, or you don't want to hear from them anymore. Maybe they've been injecting themselves into your life in some way. All right. And you're saying, look, it's over between you and her. It's over between you and her. So I don't know if this is in relation to a friendship or maybe even your partner, and knowing that you finished dealing with a situation in regards to his past person because maybe you're tired of hearing about that person in some way. All right, so let's see what else is going on. I have not spoken to you in a long time and I wouldn't dare try and worry myself about it. I'm never going to see you again. War with me if you want to, but I can't understand why, because I don't need you. I just need to sort out my life. Okay, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius here, or you could be dealing with someone that's loyal to being in their head, manipulating situations. Okay, or it could be a mother figure, or maybe a child's mother here. All right, or even a parent. It does say you've partnered up and taken certain risks with maybe a child or maybe with this person. All right. Okay. I'm picking up there is an earth sign female here. Okay. Says I don't want to see who you are. I want to know that you're always dying of laughter every time you hear me talk about you. It makes me sick that I can't get to you and make you feel bad. When was you realizing that I can't have you? My mind tells me off that you should have wanted me in the way that I told you to have me. Not really in the way that I told you that you couldn't have me, but you still persisted. Okay? So I'm picking up someone who wanted to treat someone like as if they were, you know, a HOE. That word keeps coming up a lot. I don't know what the hell's going on here, man. And this person is saying, look, you know, you should have took that offer in the way I told you to take it. Like, you know, I just want to use you for one thing. I don't want you for anything else. Okay, anyway. I know that I shouldn't have said that though, because my mind tells me off that I shouldn't treat you like that. I shouldn't treat females like that. I shouldn't war with you and make you feel like you're less than. Don't know why I do this and make myself look good like I'm better than you. I don't really feel I am, but I work on myself like I could be. But then I wonder, where would I go with this? Who's going to want me like this? And then I dream of everything that works out between you and I, or her, maybe someone else. Now I know that I needed you and I can't have you. And now I know that you don't want me. But I see that it's not going to work because we're not even going to convince ourselves that it could be evil mind games of each other's that could solve the problem. Maybe you're not so smart though, because I could still hurt you, and then I'm thinking, well, why do I do that? But I don't want to hurt you. I just dream of doing it all the time. This person don't know how to change. This person's always thinking about how they can hurt someone. You know, they see that they shouldn't treat you bad, and even see that if they continue, it's not going to be a good look for them and anyone else. But then they still want to do it anyway. So anyway, let's see what else is going on. I don't care, because I know that I can have my fun when I want to, and maybe even please a mind game of my own. Saying sorry is something I need to do though. Maybe I should see you and apologize to you for how I treated you. Wouldn't dare want to talk to you, but I realize I should have done this. So this person realizing that they should have done this, but they don't want to do it though. So they're staying away. Says, I don't know if I can though. Maybe I'm telling my mind that I should have said sorry. Can't continue to be mad at you. Always being mad and mean to you. Never seeing the real reason why you always give me good karma. Never wanted to know. Just know that I don't want to know though. Because I don't really want to hear that it's going to be good for you. If I treat you good, then I'm going to be good. Where's it going? But I don't understand why I treat females like this. It's something I did in my mind later on. This year, I feel like I should come back though, because maybe I do things to make my mind up and then tell myself it's going to work in that way, and it never does. And then I see you not really dealing with me, and I hate it, and I can't stand it, but I obviously don't want to hear from you again. This person's all over the place. Laugh, because you know you're going to laugh at me when you hear certain things or even see certain things. But I told you, stop taking me for granted. Stop taking the liberties on me. Stop making me feel like I can't work with you or be there for you. Stop doing that to me. And I know that it's not working in that way, because I've told you I can't support you in your mind. Have mind games to play if you want that, but I'm not playing anymore. I feel like if I wanted mind games with you, it was never going to be you playing me. But then I feel like, well, why do I play you so much to make you feel like it's got to be this way? Could be dealing with a water sign female here. All right. Could be a water sign man too. It could be any water sign person. I don't want to hear that you're always dealing with me in a negative way though. Always wanting you to see that you have better news than her. She loved me, but I couldn't get her to love me in the ways that I wanted her to. So I drove her crazy and made her mad. Made her mad to the point where she steals the attention of men, other men that see her as a no good mind game of her own, because she plays me. I see that. It's not going to be me and her, but you and I, we could have had something and it could have been worthwhile. But you don't want to hear that though. You keep being mindful about who she is and laughing at her and then making fun of her. And then I think, well, if I make fun of her too, will that make me feel like I could have you back because you want me more than I want her? And then I feel like, well, is it working because you don't want me? And then I realize you're not even seeing me in the same way anymore. I let her go because she should have never spoken to me in the first place. I realized this. I never wanted you to be a part of my life too. So I'm wondering why she's always trying to push herself in your mind, making you feel like you have to come back to her when she's trouble in your mind right now because you believe that she should be there for you. But then I'm seeing that she's not really there for you. It's just that you always wanted to know why she keeps coming back. So maybe your person keeps questioning why she keeps coming back. All right, or maybe you keep questioning why this other person keeps coming back. All right. It doesn't say anyone's going to be there for you right now until next year, but it does say benefits are going to be yours, gifted to you as a promise. Later on this week, you'll see benefits working in your favor. Things that you did or done before, you will get good karma from. All right. Let me see that I can have problems with people. Not really you, but so much so to the point where I don't want to hurt you. I just feel like I could come and tell you something that's not going to make you feel good. All right. So this person just keeps pushing themselves. It's an air sign or a fire sign person. This person just keeps pushing themselves. All right, could be an Aquarius, could be any fire sign. All right, there may be a water sign person involved as well. Laugh, because I don't want to see that you have problems. Me and you are not going to be jealous of each other. We just know that it's not going to work. Really, not going to work. You don't know how much you hurt me, but you also hurt me with the mind games you've been playing. You think it's smart for you to see me and not see me, or even be there for someone that I wanted, and then you can't give me that. It's not something that I wanted to be with anyway. When I realized that he's not going to treat you the same, he ain't going to treat me the same. We're all just both looking forward to good karma and never going to get it. He thinks he's going to treat you good, but he's not treating you good. And he worships the ground you walk on. But I swear, you're not going to get him in the way that I thought. I thought that it would be better. You don't look that great in your mind about how you proceed with caution with me. Or maybe with me in my mind about you, but I don't worry. I just think it's not going to work. And I laugh because it's going to give me more time to wonder, is it going to work? But then I think, well, it's never going to work, because I realize that it's not working. I see this and I don't want to date him. I just want to warn you, you're not going to have good news with him. So this person's like all up in your business. Maybe she's still hurting over the past with your person. Okay, maybe she, feels like, you think you've got a good thing, but you haven't, so to speak, Libras. And she's trying to warn you that, if you think it's going to work with this person, i.e. my leftovers, then it's not, because he treats everyone the same way. Let's see what else is going on. Let me believe that it's not going to be this, though. Because if I feel like he's going to be punishing me, then I realize that I could spark more interest in you, figuring out why it had to be you. Then I realize he's not worth it. He's not, because he's mine, but he's not mine. And then I realize he's not mine because he's always somewhere in my mind, waking me up in my mind, telling me that it's not going to be you and I for a long time. Certain things that he lets me know, talking to me and saying certain things, he lets me know it's not going to last. But then I realize I could make it last. I could work on this and certainly try. Okay, so you guys want to try anyway, because some of you guys possibly know it's not going to work out for the long term in some ways, but you want to still try, Libras, okay, without listening to that person. And maybe you are taking heed in the back of your head with certain things that your person does show you or tell you, all right, but you still want to see how it can work. It says it's not going to be me left like this, though. I don't want to be left like this. I don't want to be crying and hurt or miserable. I can't be that girl. I can't be that female. I just can't be her. All right? So you are really trying to control, what could happen in regards to hurting later on, because you're telling yourself, look, I can't be that person. I can't be that person. All right? It does say you need to speak about it with me, though. I warned you. I could be there for you. Still be there for you. Bleed you dry if I need to, though. Want to know that I can take what's yours and make it mine. Most definitely need you to believe that you can have what you want, but I need what's yours, and I'm going to get it. If you've got my kids, I'm going to make sure I take care of them. If you've got my mind, you're going to always have good karma. You love me, I love you. So there's nothing else to say about this situation. Nothing. When they get involved with people, it doesn't say that it's going to work out. But it does say I could work on something that's going to make you feel better. I just don't think it's always going to be the case, though. My mind does tell me off that I could never be yours ongoing. I've tried and I'm trying, but I don't know how long this is going to work. I just feel like I can't work this mean mind game that you play out on me. It never works in my favor, and then it works in your favor. But trust me, one day I will see it working yours, and maybe working yours to the point where I've changed, or even made my mind up and surely gave you what it is that you wanted. I left you, and maybe I gave you something that you wanted. Maybe I gave you enough time to see that I couldn't stay. I just know that I can't stay. In my mind, it tells me, don't walk away. Don't walk away. Leave me to wonder if I can stay. Because I can't leave you, but I can't stay either. You could be dealing with a water sign man. Could be dealing with an air sign man or an earth sign man, maybe. Or any. There is definitely all-star signs here. Alright? But I definitely see a water sign man here coming up strongly. Or someone that's holding back their feelings, Libra. Okay? He doesn't mind calling you out to being a hoe. In the back of his mind, saying that's my mean girlfriend. She's a hoe. I love the way she gifts me, provides for me, take cares of my mind, take care of things that I want, lives with me, works with me, not paying attention to everything that I've got going on, wondering if she'll stay, just noticing I do pray that she will work on me, make me feel bad at times, just don't want to hear that she's always going to be negative, need to support my mind and tell me that it's going to be okay. I need her. I can't stand her, but I need her. Alright? So you guys could be dealing with a water sign. So, let's see what else is going on. Anything else? Left her for someone else. Didn't want to speak to her anymore, but I tried to warn her she would never get me back. Then I told her if she wanted me, she has to come and get me. She ain't going to come and get me, though. I realized that. She's not working on me the way I've been working on you, but I feel like I could work on you and make sure you're happy, stable, and make sure you stay there. Everything's going to work out as long as I leave her alone. It's not going to be me, you, and her. I realized that because I can't harm her in my mind anymore. I can't do that to her. She's pleading guilty in her head about negative things that she did. She's always doing that because she always tells me that she's never done anything wrong. But then I realize I'm always doing wrong. I believe I always do wrong, and I never hurt myself over it. I always get over it and move on. I can't believe she can't do the same. But then I feel like I'm mentally retarded in my mind to think about things that I can't understand. I leave them out and I just move on. But I can't give up. I've just got to move on. I left her to believe that she could walk away from negativity and maybe even see that problems would never be hers. But she doesn't want to hear me though. And then I realized that it could be hers. Because what if I have problems? People all have problems, serious ones and negative ones at that. But then I don't see mine. So I can't hear hers. And I can't hear why she always wants me to stay stuck in hers. But then I realize it's not that she wants me to be there in any bad news or problems. She just wants to please my mind and help me and help us and love us and work on us. And then I realized, well, why am I working so hard to be mean to her? I left her for someone else and I realized that I can't stay. And now I realize I'm dumping her for someone else too. Now I can't stay with you or her or anyone. Mentally, I can't give up though. I'm trying to award myself good karma, and I feel like she's never going to be the one in my mind to hurt me again. Because I feel like she did, and she made me feel bad. She did, because she hurt me somewhere inside that I couldn't understand why it was hurting. Then I realized it was something that I was doing to make her feel pain. And I didn't feel like I wanted to give up on that. And I certainly don't want to stop. But I still keep doing things to harm females. I can't feel it, but I know that I'm doing it. And I feel bad for it. But I can't help it though. Why do I need to give up something that I know I want? Ooh, this person's nasty. Ooh, could be dealing with another air sign man. Could be dealing with a Cancerian. Could be dealing with any water sign man here. Alright. But this person's... Oof. Anyway, let's see what's going on with wait a minute. I don't want to know that she's laughing at me though. It says that he does not know how to support you or the female he stayed with, but he never laughed at you. He always meant well by you and thought of you and never wanted to speak about it. Always wonders what you're doing and who you're with and how you're dressing and what's going on with you, and looking forward to better news. Tries to warn himself that he can't call you or talk to you, but he will never want to, and he's feeling sad inside, really bad for who he is. So anyway, if that might be your past person as well for some of you guys. Let's see what's going on with your work, Libras. Work is not so smart. I don't want to hear that you're always doing good in your mind, though. It's probably me that's causing you stress right now, giving you problems in your mind, thinking that it's not going to work out for you. I haven't heard from you in a long time, and I hate it. Don't want to hear from you either, but I can't stand that you're always giving yourself good news. Never wanted you to see better news for your life. Always wanted to pray that negativity would come and destroy you. Always wanted to see bad news come and take over you and make you feel bad. Why do I do that so much? Then I feel like I'm pretending with her. It's not really that. I just don't like her. And maybe I don't like me. And I hate myself. This person it seems like a narcissist. A lot of mercy. Anyway, let's see what's going on with Whack Whack. Alright? But this person is hating on you to the point they're cursing your whack, cursing your life, cursing this, cursing that. Alright? Anyway, let's see what's going on with your whack, Libras. Like is something that you're doing and supporting yourself, being proud of, making sure you have good karma in your mind and staying there with that, loving on yourself and making sure good karma comes to you. Partnerships are working out in your favor. Trust me, I'll be there for you and I'll study this and help you to support your mind. I'm going to be there for you and support your mind. Be there for yourself, though, because I need you to support your mind right now. I need more time to sort out who I'm going to help and who I can't, because I can't help everyone right now, but I will support you. All right? So, maybe you're at work and your work colleagues or, management team or whoever it is trying to help to support you, and maybe they just need you to have patience right now. All right. So let's see what's going on with business for you, Libras. Business is something that's going to be beneficial for you. Powerful one. You really are. You're a brilliant worker. Ideally successful. Just want to know how I can support you more. Please believe me, if I behave myself and think of anything that I am not supposed to, please ignore it and forgive me. I shouldn't be tearing you down or making you feel bad for who you are. Didn't want to support you at times, and I know this, but I have to help you now. Maybe I need to support you in a way where I can't give you that, though, because I can't challenge you and challenge myself at the same time. I've got problems of my own, so I can't support you at this time, but I will be there for you in your mind, thinking about how great you are as a good leader, as a good worker, as a good business person. You are smart, so study that, work on that, okay? So maybe you've been needing some help or support from someone at work, but maybe they've got issues of their own right now that they need to support and they can't be there for you, or, maybe not in the ways that you need to at this time, all right? But they are thinking of you in positive ways, all right? So let's see what's going on with your love life, Libras. Love life is certainly not going to be that great, but it does say you have benefits in your mind that you're thinking of helping or supporting. You're trying to believe that you can do it and you can really succeed. There is some things that you're partially taking on, maybe looking into things that you want, maybe things that you know that you need out of this. This is the mind that you've been playing, or at least giving yourself that maybe if I stay, I'll be there for the right reasons. Maybe if he has work or even duties of people in his mind that he can support or help, or maybe even with me and support me in ways that I need, I will get that from him. I don't know how, but I'll just work on it. Okay, so you guys could be really trying to work and reap the benefits of being in the relationship. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. I love myself. I just don't want to see that I'm hurting. I do work hard, I make sure the relationship is going well. And when I want to know that it's working in my favor, I support him and make him feel like he's pleased. He has to be, because he's not going to go anywhere if he's not going to see any problems. If he's going to see that there's no problems, he's not going to leave. He's just going to want to stay. He's always going to be my mind and the person that I want, as long as I keep him there and let him know that he is dressed well, looking well, feeling well, given a lot of love and attention, maybe even time of mine. I just need him to know he is well. He's mine and he's well. So you're really nurturing your person, Libra, especially the females. Alright, females. I don't think I can cope sometimes though. My mind tells me off that he's not always going to be the greatest mind I want in mind. Always troubling me in my head, letting me know bad news is there. Constantly warning me females are after him. Negative energy, men, people, everyone. It does tell me that bad news is always there, and I can't help but laugh in the back of my mind and make him feel good for who he is. But then I feel like if I laugh at him in his face, it's never going to work. I have to laugh behind him and make him feel good in his mind, and just make him feel like he's worth my time, so I can support him and get what I want from him. So some of you guys might be showing us in this reading that you have to be a bit two-faced with your man to get what you want. Laugh behind his back and in his face. Oh babe, I love you, everything's gonna be all right. Oh dear. All right, so let's see what's going on. Other than that, it does say you have good news though working on your mind. It does say it's not going to be everything you want in a man though. Sometimes you don't want this man to be there in your mind because he causes too much grief to you with stress that he has, mentally draining you and stressing you and bringing it down on you, probably even causing you harm in your mind even more than you have, mentally stressing you out, frustrating you, causing you harm. Believe me, it's not good to be living in hell at times, because your mind does go there and it wonders how it copes. It does concede with caution, like, how can I work on this and make myself feel better? Who am I going to believe that I can work on myself and make myself feel better? Maybe I need to try and look into other things and not notice him, or pay attention to him when I feel like I can. I just don't know how to do it all the time though. It does make me feel nervous or resentful or stressed. Just can't believe I'm always doing this to myself. It does make me feel bad, and I feel like I hurt, and I do feel pain, and I can't understand why I keep in my mind all the time to make him feel better. I know that he doesn't make me feel better as much as I make him feel better, and he can't. He just don't know how. But then I realize he could. It's just that I don't allow him to, and the problem is me. I realize that because I give him too much. I let him get away with too much and allow him to have everything that he wants. Oh, Libras, is that a confession, honey? You're spoiling him too much. So let's see what's going on. Spoiling him too much, Okay, all right, let's see what's going on with singles. Anything going on there? It says, I don't want to dare treat him like he's not a man though. He is a man and he doesn't know how to support his mind, but he does, and he doesn't know how to support it too. And if you keep squeezing him to death, it's something that he's going to say to you. Let me deal with the situation in my mind and harm you back, because I know I'm going to cause you harm back. And when I do, I'm going to possibly give you more harm than you really wanted. And then I realize, well, I'm not the one to stay here and deal with this, because he's going to harm me. And then I realize I can't stay. But then I realize when I do stay, it's not even the greatest thing. It just keeps getting worse. Hello. Wake up, cool honey. Wake up, wake up, wake up. That's what happens when you overly keep giving to a toxic man, or just overly keep giving to a man to the point where there's no room for balance, give and take, you know, treating him like a baby, like a kid, to the point where he feels entitled and more entitled and more entitled until he turns into this beast. You know what I mean? Because some people's ego gets stronger the more they are, you know, given what they want and not able to learn other ways of being helpful or more kind, or, you know, serving others, because they just keep taking and taking and taking and taking until they take liberties. So anyway, let's see what's going on with singles. Singles are not supporting to be single right now. Don't want to know this. I want to be in a relationship. Where's mine? Who's the one that's going to be for me? How comes he hasn't come yet? Where is she? I need someone. I'll support this person. I'll be there for them. I love them. I need them. I want to be there. We get it, Libras. Wow. So all of you want to be in relationships right now. All of you. Alright, it does say one or two don't want to and don't even dare trouble the mind to even think about it. Some of you want to ward off evil and move on and don't want to trace any mind games of the past person that hurt you. It says bad news for anyone that keeps moving forward in the way that they keep being hurt ongoing and trained to be that way too. It does say bad news for you all that want to keep stuck in mind games of men or females that harm or hurt each other. Yikes. Let's see what's going on. Oops, wait a minute. It says I have not seen my mind yet, and maybe that's the problem. I can't see it, or maybe I do, but I just don't want to, and I hate it, and I can't stand it, and I'm gonna keep killing my mind until I see that better news comes. And when I see it, I will harm my mind over again to make sure that it comes even more and even more. And when I do, I'll do this again. Yeah, we get it. You've got the strength to keep going on and on and on. But it will only work if the man is giving, if the man is serving, or the female. Both of you are giving and receiving in gentle ways, and there's less problems. But right now, all I'm seeing is that there's someone that is, you know, quite mean, and it just keeps getting worse. And it's like it's being covered up with, you know, I'm going to keep nurturing this person's meanness. All right. And I know not every single person is going through it, but the reason why it comes out so strong in this reading is because it's happening quite a lot. Yeah. There's more negative than positive, or else we would have a nice balanced reading. Yeah, we would have that. So let's see what's going on. And for some of you guys, I can't see it, innit? Don't know what to say to you all. It is what it is, my lovelies. All right. So let's see what's going on with those in a relationship. Because some people do sit down in relationship for years being battered and bruised and still can't see it. They get beat up and thumped down and still can't see it, and stay and stay and stay and still get the abuse, but they still can't see it. So anyway, let's see what's going on with the couples. Relationships, couples. Bad news is there for anyone that thinks it's going to get better over time and can't see it. Good news is people that do see good karma comes warn each other not to speak to each other, i.e. we're not sending you any information to help you. You can move on and let your life be how it is, but we will not show you what we're doing to make you feel better in yours. We're going to keep ours concealed until you understand how to deal with yours. We don't want to share our lives with you. We don't want to give you that. That's what I've been picking up over the course of the year when I've been doing readings and information comes up about relationships. Those that are doing great in their relationships, that information is some sacred information. Yeah. And it's like those people are not even coming out in the readings. Those people that are doing great, they're not even coming out in the readings. Now, if I was to do a separate reading to show exactly what's going on in those readings, like properly, and I think I have got, you know, a couple of them from maybe other star signs, if not this one, that where it does talk about, you know, some good things happening. Yeah, right now that information is hidden, and I could do a reading, like I said, you know, a general reading for everyone, so to speak. And, you know, just really dive into what makes a good relationship. You know, what is making it work for the both of them. Yeah, probably don't even have to do a reading for it. We could talk about it, but at the same time, I could do a reading and show you what type of cards come up as well to show you what's going on. Okay, even though all cards have good and bad to them, so you know, but the energies would be talking differently to us readers and telling us, look, this is what's going on as the energies of the cards come up. Okay, but right now the universe is trying to deal with relationships, okay, especially toxic relationships, and how to change them into good relationships, and who are the enablers of those toxic relationships and not allowing them to change. Now from this reading, I'm hearing that some of you guys are the enablers. Okay, I'm hearing that some Pisces are the enablers as well, and some Cancerians are the enablers, and also some Aries are the enablers too. I don't know if there's any other star signs, but I have been picking up on some enablers of the toxic relationships, to the point where it's spoiling people out here and then destroying the world altogether. Why? Because once you've really woke up and said, now I can see, and you let that person go, guess what? That person's going to go off looking for what they had before with you, because you've now changed. So they're going to want to do it again with someone else, and then with someone else and someone else. Why? Because they're entitled now. They're entitled to that negative energy. They're entitled to that way of, I want my way, I want my way. I've got to have it my way, but I'm going to be horrible to you. I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you. So they keep looking for the next person and the next person and the next person to hurt. When you become woke, then they're looking for the next person to become hurt. When that person becomes woke, then they're looking for the next person to hurt. Why? Because they were left too long being pampered by their negative behavior. So I don't know how the universe going to deal with this, but maybe there's going to be some shifts to help us all sort this problem out. Okay, so let's see what's going on with those in a marriage. Those in marriages want to be heard and not seen. Right now, they do believe they have good karma. They want to know that they have good karma in their mind and not want to see everything that goes on. They can't enjoy good karma in their mind always either. It doesn't say bad news is there for them right now, but some of them do go through it, and bad news is there for many of them too. Some of them realize that they have good news to tell you and not want to tell you right now. It says bad news is there right now. Laugh, because you never thought it was going to be good, did you? It was going to be bad up until October or November, and we studied this, which is true, because every time my callers ask me for readings on their love life and their relationships, especially those that want new love, it keeps saying October, November, October, November, October, November, or the new year. It's not saying anything before then. Even if you meet a person, it's not going to work out in these times right now. It has to be after October and November, or from that time in onwards. See, some changes are happening in the universe right now. Anyway, let's get into individuals. What's going on with Aries and Libras. Aries doesn't care for you, doesn't want to support you or see you right now, but is wishing for a new mind game to play you, or a new man, or doesn't want you to believe that you have good karma with them. Alright, let's see what's going on with Taurus right now. Taurus and Libras. Taurus doesn't care for you very much either, but doesn't want to hear that you've got good karma. Doesn't want to hear that you've got good karma. Doesn't want to like you either. Doesn't want to support you or believe that you're going to have good times in your mind to remember. Don't want to hear that you're stressed, but don't want to hear you've got good times to remember. Oh dear. What's going on with Libra and Gemini? Libra doesn't really want to hear from you either, Gemini. Gemini does not want to hear from you. Libra doesn't want to hear from you. Okay. And I heard that I don't want to hear from you in my mind, or even for a friend, because they were talking about you and telling me things and I didn't want to hear it. And I laughed and I made fun of you, but I don't want to hear it. And I realized that I didn't want to hear anything from you. So you can make sure you live your life and move on. Ooh. All right. So let's see what's going on with Cancerian and Libras. Cancer doesn't care for you, really doesn't care for you, and wonder why it never works for you. Doesn't really look good on you right now. Leave me alone. Live with your mind. Be there for your mind. Study that. Go away. Hate you. Can't stand you. Be there for your mind. Really don't want to deal with you right now. Go away. Leave me alone. I really can't stand you. Believe me, you need to move on. Study that. Go off and be there for someone else. Be there for your mind. Leave me alone. Ooh. Wow. That's how they feel. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Leos and Cancerians. Oh, Leos and Libras. Leos and Libras. Leo does not want to hear from you, doesn't want to date you, doesn't want to see you or even snuggle up with you later on. They really wanted to come around, but they don't know if they should. And they really wanted to see you, but don't know if they should. And they don't know, but they do know that they could. And they believe that they will be there, but maybe not wanting to see you again. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Virgos and Libras. Virgo doesn't mind saying hello to you or even speaking about you and talking about you and being mindful about who you are and not sparking a conversation with you at the same time too. Wondering if you're dressed well or look well enough to speak to them, or maybe even laughing at you and not making fun of you at the same time too, but noticing that they don't want to deal with you, really don't want to hear from you or even speak to you, but don't want to hear that you're always trying to harm me. So I'll make sure I don't harm you. Maybe not too much, because I don't want to hear that you're insulting me. Ooh. So let's see what's going on with Libra and Libra. Libra doesn't want to hear anything that Libra has to say. Problems in the mind of theirs are going to be caution. Caution. I couldn't dare deal with you and you couldn't dare deal with me. One of us needs to move on. Won't want to hear from you. Won't want to hear from you. Hate you. Can't stand you. Wonder why it never worked between me and you. Always look forward to good news and it never came. Hate you so much. I hate you. Ooh. Libras and Libras can't stand each other right now. Wonder why. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Libras and Scorpios. Libra does not like Scorpio and Scorpio does not like Libra. At this time, they're dealing with stress or resentment or nervousness or problem solving or people and don't want to share their ideas mainly in the mind of each other's, but sometimes do and then get back to each other and say, we did it, we solved the problem. But it does say both of you need to warn yourself that bad news is coming. Something's happening in the next 2 weeks or even later on this year. When you told yourself that you were having good karma, it really did work or did it not work? What's going on? People don't want to know everything, but they do wonder, are you telling the truth? Something doesn't seem right. Are you speaking about me? Are you talking about them? What's going on here? Where is it going? How is it working? What the hell's going on? Ooh. All right, let's see what's going on with Libras and Sagittarius. Libra doesn't like Sag and Sag doesn't like Libra. Constantly working against each other, fighting, causing problems for many others that are getting involved in their situation. Maybe even looking forward to good news and not hearing about it. And never seeing it amongst each other, friends, family members, people. Never wanting them to get in the way of the situation, but always laugh at each other and make fun of each other. Love life is suffering, all of you. Make fun of your love life, that's what you do. And you all make fun of each other. Ooh. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn, Sag. Capricorn and Libra. Capricorn and Libra. Capricorn does not want to hear from you or date you or deal with you. Don't want to hear from you right now. Just want to see you later on, maybe. And if I do, I'm going to call you and let you know I'm speaking to you, but I don't want to hear from you right now. I'm too tired right now. I'm working and I'm making sure things work out for me. I just want to hear that you're all right, though. If you're all right, then everything's going to be good. But right now, I can't listen to you. Okay? It seems quite busy right now. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius and Libra. Aquarius and Libra. I hate you. Don't want to hear from you. You dumped me and let me know that you dumped me. And I couldn't stand the fact that you always wanted to know what was going on with me. I hate you. Can't leave you in your mind to think you're going to be that great. Because you're not. And I don't want to hear from you again. Says Libra. But then Libra realized Aquarius doesn't want to deal with them either. Because they laugh at them and make fun of them. Okay. It does say you have war right now in your mind about Libra. And it does say bad news for you and the Libra, because no one knows why they make fun of you, and they make fun of you so much to the point they're hurting in their mind about it. And they realize they had good news with you one time and they never saw good news come again. It says shame on you, Libra, for hurting them, because you left them and they realized they had better news leaving you alone anyway, because they wouldn't want to dare tell you everything or even make you feel like you have better news to go and bring and make fun of or even gossip about them. Oh. So let's see what's going on with Pisces and Libra. Pisces don't care. Doesn't want to dress up or even look nice later on when they see you. Spending time in their mind thinking, could I come round? Maybe I should. But if I do look good for you, are you going to look good for me? Because I warned you, I could look good and you could look good. But are we going to both look good? Because sometimes I look better than you and you think you look better than me. But then I warned you, I could look better than you. But then I wonder, could I even work on myself and make myself feel better? Because then I think, well, if you think you're going to be something special, then I'm going to be something special. And then we both could be something special. So where are we going with it? You think you're so smart, though. I dressed you. No, you didn't dress me. I dressed myself. So now I'm thinking, well, why are you thinking you can have good looks and then I can't have good looks? We're both trying to harm each other with our mind and our attention. People looking at us and making us feel bad is not something that we're used to. So we're always trying to make sure people look at us like we have good karma. But then it's not always that great when we're trying to work against each other. Oh dear. All right, Libra and Pisces. All right, so let's see what's going on with the romance angels. Let's see. Okay. All right, it says pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. For those of you that are, I can't see it. All right, that's for you guys. Okay. It says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures. And I'm sure you guys are doing that already. Okay. And it does say true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So some of you guys are in love, honey. That's maybe why some of you can't see the red flags. The next card is deception. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. 100%. It's definitely there. Even if you're lying to yourself, Libra, it's about the connection. All right. Someone definitely is wearing a false mask, and it could be that toxic person as well. All right. It says there's chemistry. That sounds to me like, but I love them. Okay. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. All right. And some of you guys are just retreating and going off and minding, you know, your business and doing great in your love life and not speaking about it. That's why we've got the word retreat here. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah. For those of you that are having a great time in your relationship, but maybe not the greatest, but you know, it's time to disconnect. Maybe you guys want to keep things a bit more closed off and go off either in your own corners or together and just kind of disconnect from everything right now with your person. So let's see what's going on with the other angel messages. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contributions you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Okay. So, it says take your power back, though. Take your power back. Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intentions to manifest blessings. And I was just about to say something as well. If it doesn't work out in that area of your life where you feel like, well, I am putting in, yes, you're going to get good karma back. Not necessarily in your relationship, maybe in other areas of your life. All right? Maybe in other areas you'll get it, if not in the relationship. All right? So let's see what's going on with the universal messages. The moment I reign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Hopefully so, especially for those of you that, you know, you may be, you know, saying, look, I can't see it. Can't see it. Okay? I know people that can't see that good man coming in. They can't see it, but you guys see it, honey, because it's like you guys will take them on and make sure that you see it. Even if you can't really see it, you'll pretend that you can see it. And I'm not talking for all Libras. I know this because there's certain ones that will not put up with the BS. All right? And there's certain ones that will not nurture that person that's going to be toxic and keep being toxic and saying, oh, but they're going to change. Oh, but I can hang in there. Oh, but I can ignore their ways. And I'm hurting, but I can find ways to ignore it. But I'm still hurting, but I'm going to find ways to laugh at them and then still be nice to them. Oh, I know some Libras like that, trust me. But anyway, I'm not going to insult you guys because I know you guys, all right, truly, you're really, truly lovers. And I love that about you guys. You know what I mean? But one thing I notice is that you guys can stay in toxic, unhealthy relationships for some of you guys. And it does hurt some of us to see you go through that, all right? For those that really care about you and want better for you or see that there could be better for you guys, all right? You know, it does hurt, you know, some of your family members and your friends to see you put up with certain things, all right? So your angel numbers are number 31, 47, 38, 11, 21, 28, and number 7. All right? So that was your reading, my lovelies. I will see you again in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.